Hi, my name is Ray and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. I'm basically a girl on the internet who likes to talk about animals, veterinary medicine, my experience as a vet tech / vet assistant, and I do random videos, like I said, on the internet. I'm in no way, shape, or form a professional. So yeah, today is going to be a pretty much a chill video, kind of like a vlog talking about my experience working as a vet tech / vet assistant during quarantine. So as many of you know, veterinary hospitals are considered essential, so I'm an essential employee. Who would have thought? Like, I would have never thought I would be an essential employee, but here we are. So 2020 has been a very crazy year, and I just kind of wanted to record this video to kind of look back on, see if others in the veterinary field relate a little bit, kind of share our experiences, and basically if you're trying to work into the veterinary field during quarantine, during this awkward time, just kind of letting you guys know what the protocols are. And my experience is solely mine, so it may not relate to those of you who are currently in a different veterinary hospital. So yes, this is how we're doing things at my hospital. So some background: I live in California. We have really bad numbers when it comes to the virus, but here we are. So basically at my practice, what we are doing is we are not letting clients into the building. We have them check in, and then the techs basically, they print out like a check-in sheet, the receptionist give it to us, and then we go take history, and then we bring back only the pet inside, and then we tell the client that they will receive a phone call after, you know, their pet is examined, and then we'll go forward from there. We'll provide them an estimate, and if they, you know, agree to everything, Gucci. If not, then we give them their pet back and they check out for the office visit and yada yada yada. So you would think it's pretty straightforward. We're not letting people into the building, like I said, but we still get clients that are just very adamant about it. Like, they do not care. They're just like, what do you mean I can't go in with my pet? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do I mean? Like, ma'am, all right, like, your dog is literally getting a vaccine. I think it'll be fine for the 5 minutes that, you know, they're away from you. And I get it. Like, everybody's anxious, like, coming to the vet, and like, I get it. Pets are family. Like, I have my own pets, and I understand. I would want to go into, but I also understand the circumstances that we're living in, and given the situation, I'm not going to, one, put everybody at risk, and I'm not going to make a big deal about it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So we get a lot of those clients, especially new puppy owners or new kitten owners, basically new first-time pet owners coming in, and they're just very anxious, and they think that their pet is going to, like, throw a tantrum, be very anxious about them, and in reality, you guys, what happens is when you bring your pet to the back, they're totally fine. Like, that's just the reality of it. Like, they are fine without you. And obviously we don't say any of that, and I just wish that we could, so kind of peace of mind, but you guys are more anxious than your pets. Generally, I guess I should say. So we still get those clients. We were trying not to do annual exams, and we were trying not to do vaccines because that's not essential. We were only trying to do, you know, sick pets, emergencies, basically pets that actually needed to go to the vet, and that didn't go as planned. So it's kind of funny because once we had the stay-at-home order, basically you're only allowed to go out for stuff that's essential, so like grocery shopping, going to the doctors, apparently going to the vet, etc., etc. Once the stay-at-home order was placed, we had an increase of older clients, not older, but like old clients in the sense that they've been here before, but we haven't seen them in years, kind of clients. So if you guys work in the veterinary field, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, you'll open up their file, they're here for their appointment and they're here for an annual exam, but their pet hasn't received an annual exam in like 5 years. And nothing is due for them. They're just kind of here just cuz. Or we have the people that, you know, Fluffy hasn't gotten their vaccine in like 8 years and now suddenly they're due for their boosters even though it's been overdue, but now during a pandemic you want to show up. It just does not make sense to me. If you hear snoring, that is my dog. He's on my bed over there and he's sleeping. But yeah, so we have those people who have been having past due annuals, past due vaccines, and suddenly now during the pandemic when they're not allowed to go out or when they're not supposed to go out, they're here showing up at our door. And I'm like, dude, why are you here? Like, nothing's wrong. Or like, the worst is when they gets an annual exam and then they're not due for anything and nothing's wrong with their pet, so they're just kind of there and I'm just like, hi, thanks for coming in. I don't know, we've had a lot of nail trim appointments and anal gland expressions. I understand if your nails are broken, like, or you need, like, if your pet's nails are bad, like really bad, you should have been going to the vet or been getting that taken care of at your groomers or even at the vet hospital before they got that bad. And 2, it's not really an emergency, so that can wait. I don't know, I just feel like we've been very swamped at my practice, and I don't know if it's just because I'm working in a city, but you guys in the field can let me know if your practice has been pretty swamped too, because I feel like even emergency hospitals here have also been pretty swamped, and it's been crazy, and we've had a lot of rude people because the wait time due to, you know, how everything is curbside service and not letting people in the building, it does make the process a lot longer, and it makes it feel like you're waiting a lot longer, which you kind of are, I guess. And I understand it's frustrating and it's annoying to have to wait so long to get service, especially if you had an appointment. But you guys have to understand that everything is slowed down. We are limited on staff. And if what you guys don't know is sometimes the veterinary hospital that you're at is short-staffed, or they had, because of the whole quarantine thing, like if someone is showing any signs of having like a cold or flu, they are asked to stay home, thus making it short-staffed, thus making the wait times longer than it would be regardless of whether they're short-staffed or not. So it's just pretty chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. And then I hear, like, at least here in my city, I have friends and stuff that work in the veterinary field as well, and they are also telling me that their place has been pretty swamped as well. It's been very chaotic. So many appointments, like they're booked out like months in advance, and a lot of vet hospitals here are not taking new clients, and a lot of the new clients are new pet owners because of quarantine puppies and quarantine kittens, because they're at home more and they have time for a pet now, but they can't get appointments for vaccines because from weeks in advance or even months, and it's really crazy. I don't know, it's just been very hectic and it's very draining emotionally and mentally and physically. So it's just it's overworked, and I get that anxiety is high during this, you know, difficult time. And then so we understand that, you know, it's our job to help your pet, but we are also working for you and your pet. So we are out here being essential workers, risking our own health for the health of your pet. So please do not yell at the veterinary staff. I understand anxieties are high, prices are crazy high at the vet, I understand, but it just kind of is the way it is, so we could just deal with a lot less attitude and angry clients. But yeah, it's just been very hectic. Like I said, a lot of basically, if you need an annual exam and you're not due for anything, please hold off on scheduling with your vet until quarantine is done. Obviously, if your pet is, you know, like I said, injured, sick, needs having an emergency, not like a nail trim, then for sure make an appointment, go to the vet. I understand, but don't use, you know, going to the vet hospital during quarantine as a way to go out and socialize, you know what I mean. Like I said, vaccines, I you know, obviously if it's a kitten or a puppy, they need their vaccines, and they need to get socialized and stuff, so that's totally understandable. But if it's like an older pet, like a 5-year-old dog that hasn't had vaccines in like 2 years, are they like 2 years past due, it's not the end of the world if they don't get it done this year, you know what I mean. So try to be considerate, try to be patient with your veterinary staff. Like I said, it's been pretty hectic. Everybody is overworked, tired, and the anxiety and tension is there. So try to be understanding of the wait times. Try not to yell at the veterinary staff, including the receptionists. They're also working there, risking their health for you and your pets. It's just kind of one of those, be respectful of each other, and like we actually cannot say anything back to you guys while we are on the clock. Okay, so you can pretty much get away with yelling at us and saying all these horrible things, and we can't say anything back. So please be nice. It's one of those times when we really need to kind of work together, I guess. But yeah, that's sorry, he like totally yawned and it was like really cute. Anyways, but yeah, try to be respectful. Remember, we're all trying to do the best we can. Don't make unnecessary appointments, and like I said, stay safe. And I guess I just wanted to see if those of you that are working in the veterinary field, how are you guys holding up? Like, are you guys equally as busy, or is like the opposite for you guys, where you guys are like totally dead? And if you are like trying to get into the veterinary field during this time, totally do it. A lot of places are short-staffed, like I said, due to quarantine and stuff, so a lot of veterinary hospitals are actually hiring, but just know that you will be running around like a chicken with your head cut off because it's crazy busy. And it's just kind of how it is right now, but it is a great time to apply, especially if you're trying to get a foot in the door. A lot of places are hiring, and now's a good time. And you'll probably get thrown in and into the chaotic craziness that is the veterinary field. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this video to kind of look back and, like I said, see how other places compare, and just look back on it like years from now and be like, wow, that was insane. But yeah, I think I pretty much hit on everything. Don't make useless appointments. Please be nice to the veterinary staff. It's been crazy busy. Please don't try to go into the building. Please respect social distancing. It's really important. And if you are showing any, you know, flu-like symptoms, please cancel your appointment and don't show up, and don't risk the lives of other people. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to see more veterinary videos. I also will plan on doing vlogs. I want to do like a day in my life kind of thing. I'll do other pet videos as well, because I have a lot of pets in my life. And yeah, and if you guys want to, you know, have any questions or have any video suggestions related to veterinary, animals, vlogs, lifestyle stuff, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do either answer or do a whole video about it. So yeah, I guess that's it. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!